जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। जयतां सुरतोर्पङ्गुर्मामन्दमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदाम्भोजौ राधामदनमोहनो दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीरघोविन्ददेवो पृष्ट्वालिविसेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षं वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीनाथः श्रीयस्तुनः तत्प्रकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome all of you to this sixth day of our course, the fifth day of the course, where we'll be discussing about God, His position, and in connection with the demigods. First day we discussed about the introduction to Bhagavad Gita. Second day we spoke about the science of soul, and third day we spoke about the proof of existence of God, and the fourth day we spoke about the who is God. And today we're going to speak about God and demigods. Yesterday, whatever we did, we'll have a small recap. First, we started with understanding God is defined as one who is the source of everything. Sarva Karana Karanam. If you go on finding out where did we come from, and who is your father, where did your father come from, where did his father come from. In this way, you go on asking a question. There will be one father from whom all the fathers have come. That father is God. Yato imani bhutani jayanti yena jatani jivanti yat prayanta visham vishanti tad brahma tad vijnasasvat. Yato imani bhutani jayanti, from whom everything comes, by whom after being born everybody is maintained, and after destruction into whom everything enters into, that person is called God. Now God is defined as generator, operator and destroyer. Now when we hear about God, generally people talk about three conceptions. Number one, God is everywhere. Number two, God is in everybody's heart. Number three, God is in the spiritual world. So these three concepts are all three simultaneously true. God is everywhere, at the same time He is in everybody's heart. At the same time He is in the spiritual world. Like the sun is at one place, but it is making its presence felt everywhere in the form of sunshine. So God is at one place and He is making His presence felt everywhere in the form of Brahman, in the form of His energy. So God is not just some energy, He is energetic. Some people say, yes, there is some energy. Okay, some energy is there, but behind that energy, there is an energetic person. So, like you have a generator. Generator is energetic, electricity is energy. Energy doesn't have any form, but energetic generator has a form. In the same way, God, in the spiritual world, as Bhagavan, He has a beautiful form, and the energy is coming out of Him. That energy which is spreading everywhere, that doesn't have any form. Sun has a form, sun rays doesn't have any form. In the same way, God has a form, a spiritual form, and the rays emanating from Him called Brahman, those don't have any form. In this way, we have God, perfect understanding of God as Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Brahman is that aspect of the Lord who is all pervading. Paramatma is that aspect of the Lord who is localized aspect, who is there in everybody's heart as super soul. And beyond Brahman and Paramatma, there is Bhagavan, who is the source of both Brahman and Paramatma, and He has a beautiful form. Now Paramatma, though He is there in everybody's heart as Paramatma, there is only one Paramatma. Like one sun is reflected in many pots of water, In the same way, one Paramatma is present in every individual soul. In every individual's body, he is present. That is how we understand God being everywhere, God in everybody's heart as Paramatma, and God in the spiritual world. And God in the spiritual world is being defined as Brahman. God in everybody's heart is known as Paramatma. God who is spread everywhere is known as Brahman. So Bhagavan, Paramatma, Brahman. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. And Paramatma, Bhagavan, is the last word in transcendence. So we should know the ultimate definition of God is to know God as Bhagavan. So let us try to know the meaning of the word Bhagavan. Yesterday we discussed Bhagavan means one who has got 6 opulences in full. That means he is all beautiful, he is all knowledgeable, he is all powerful, he is all famous, and he is all rich. At the same time, he is all renounced. So whoever has got these 6 qualities in full, in complete, that person can be called as Bhagavan. Bhag means opulences. Van means one who possesses. So Bhagavan is one who has got the 6 opulences in full. Now yesterday we discussed that how God means one who is all rich, all beautiful, all famous, etc. And anybody who has got the 6 qualities to any little extent, that means he has a personality. And a personality is there, that means he is a person. If God has the 6 qualities, then he has a personality. And if he has a personality, there is a person. As much as you are a person, I am a person, your friend is a person. This person means a set of emotions. So you are having emotions. And your friend has emotions. Your mother, father, they all have emotions because they are persons. God is also emotional. That is why he is a person. He is an emotional person. Akila Rasamrita Murti. As much as you like to play, Lord also likes to play. Why God doesn't like to play? He likes to play. Like sometimes you like to dance, he also likes to dance. Like you want to eat nice food, God also wants to eat nice food. Actually, he's waiting for you so that you will talk to him. He likes to talk to you. So it's not some impersonal, some power existing on top. Some power is there, some energy is there. No, he's not just some energy. He is a person. All the emotions, whatever we experience, it is because originally God experienced in a perfect way. But in our life, we experience these emotions are perverted and they don't give you perfect experience. Ultimately, but these experiences, what we are having, it is just because God have them in his emotions. Now, these 6 opulences, we talk because of these 6 opulences, what we do, we attract people. To the extent one is beautiful, that extent he becomes attractive or she becomes attractive. To the extent one has knowledge, to that extent one becomes attractive. To the extent one has strength or power, to that extent one becomes attractive. So if the 6 qualities are present in Krishna and complete, in Lord complete, then the 6 qualities are all full of 6 qualities are present in him, God. So he is all attractive. If God has all the qualities and qualities attract, God is all attractive. In this way, if God is all attractive, what is that one word in Sanskrit which means all attractive? That one word in Sanskrit which means all attractive is Krishna. So we say that is how if God is all attractive and all attractive means Krishna, then who is God? Who is Bhagavan? He is Krishna. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Srimad Bhagavatam clearly says that Bhagavan word can only be used to Krishna and nobody else. And not only that, in the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, who spoke Bhagavad Gita? Krishna. But it is written Bhagavan Uvacha. What does it mean? Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Not only that, in the Bhagavad Gita itself, Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavaha. From me everything manifests. I am the source of everything. This is how Krishna describes himself. That is, he is the Supreme Lord. From him, all the Aham Mata Data Pitamaha. Aham Bija Pradapita. So I am the seed-giving father for the entire existence. In this way, Krishna has been proved to be the supreme person. He is not only just supreme, a supreme person. Yesterday, we also cross-checked that how Krishna, he manifests all these pastimes and then displays his six opulences. He lifted Govardhan hill for 7 days and 7 nights. And for that, he did not have to undergo so much struggle. He was still smiling. 7 days and 7 nights, he lifted Govardhan hill. What to speak of? You cannot even lift a stone for 7 days and 7 nights. And we cannot even lift a air also, just like that. Keep the finger for 7 days and 7 nights. You feel pain here. But Krishna was smiling. That is strength. That is God. God means whose strength is nobody can equal to him in strength. Nobody can be beyond him. Nobody can superior to him. And not only that, beauty. The gopis got attracted to Krishna. Their attraction was so wonderful, so powerful that Krishna's beauty was so attractive. The gopis thought, "Oh Brahma, you have created his eyelids and we are weeping for some time. And during that time, we are not able to drink the beauty of Krishna." So the gopis, they are feeling so much attraction for Krishna's beauty that they don't want to even lose drinking the beauty of Krishna even for a millisecond. So that's how Krishna is known as Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. Koti Kandarpas. You have 1 crores and crores of Kandarpas or cupids. All their beauty put together is more. Krishna's beauty is more than that. Not only that, is Madana Mohana Mohan. Madan Mohan. So he attracts even Kamadev. He attracts even God of love. Madan Mohan. That is why Krishna is called Madan Mohan. Madana means God of love. If you keep all the beautiful things, all the most attractive things in this world at one place, that becomes God. That brings Madana. Now Krishna is attractor of Madana. So he's all beautiful. Yesterday we also discussed that how Krishna is all rich. He took care of 16,108 wives perfectly. Practically everything in this world belongs to him. He's all knowledgeable. And he spoke Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is so wonderful that past 5,000 years back, since 5,000 years, this book is as it is. Everybody is studying this book even today. That shows Bhagavad Gita is the topmost knowledge. So many books came, so many authors came, nobody bothers about them. Maybe for some time they become the bestseller, but you cannot say there is a knowledge which is existing for past 5,000 years and it is perfect. Nobody has disproved in a single statement of it. Now going further, we have renunciation. Krishna is all renounced because when he came as Lord Ramachandra, next day morning he was just supposed to be crowned as a king, and he comes to know the words given by his father to his mother, that is Kaikeyi. Then Ramachandra just left to the forest with a smiling face, the same smiling face. He did not have a grudge. Oh, I was supposed to be the king, I'm going to the forest. What kind of father is he? He should have given me the kingdom. He did not think like that. He is now renounced. So in this way, all the 6 opulences are present in Krishna in perfect way. Now, yesterday we discussed that if Krishna is Bhagavan, then what about the other people, the demigods, the Devi Devatas? There are so many Devi Devatas, 33 crore of them, or some people say 33 categories, 33 koti. Now, the very fact that we say 33 crore Devatas, that shows there is a distinction between Devatas and Bhagavan. All the scriptures say Ekameva Aditiyam Brahma, there is only one God. But when it comes to Devi Devatas, there are so many, 33 crore of them. So there is a distinct difference between God or the Bhagavan and Devi Devatas. They are demigods. So let us take few prominent Devi Devatas. First we'll take Ganesha and understand who is Ganesha. Now Ganesha has been described by Lord Brahma himself in Brahma Samhita. He says, Yat Pada Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samaye Saganadi Raja Vignan Vihantumalavasya Jagatresya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Ganesha is described in these words, who is always keeping his head at the lotus feet of Krishna and is receiving all the strength to do his seva of Vignaharta. Now, Ganesha is known as Vignaharta, and it is very interesting to know who wrote the Bhagavad Gita. We know when Vyasa wanted to write the Mahabharata, he was searching for somebody who would write down when he would dictate. Vyasa would dictate the Mahabharata and somebody had to write it. So the demigods, they came and told Vyasa that we have a nice, very intelligent young boy who can do this work. So then Ganesha was proposed. So Ganesha came and told Vyasa that I will do the seva for you. But I have got a habit. I will only accept that service on conditions. So the condition which I have is that you are supposed to dictate constantly without a break. You go on dictating without a break, and I am going to write without stopping. Even if you take a 1 second break, even to breathe, that is the end of Mahabharata. Then Vyasa told, very good. Okay, granted. But you can only write whatever I dictated only when you understood it. So Vyasa compiled these sentences in Sanskrit, in verses. Then Ganesha took a moment to understand. By the time Vyasa would take a breath and then start writing, start dictating. And Ganesha would write. So if Ganesha was a person who wrote the Mahabharata after understanding it, then Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata. So was the first person to write, understand and write Bhagavad Gita after Vyasa is Ganesha. So Lord Ganesha is the author of Bhagavad Gita in one sense. He is the stenographer of the Bhagavad Gita. So if you really want to worship Ganesha, you should study Bhagavad Gita. Without studying Bhagavad Gita, you cannot worship Ganesha. Because Ganesha is a servant of Krishna. And he was so desperate to write the Mahabharata, the descriptions of Lord Krishna, that he broke his own tusk. And then he started writing with the tusk. So that shows how Ganesha is so desperate in describing the pastimes of the Lord. And now going further, Ganesha is Vignaharta. When he got this position of Vignaharta, when he had a Mushika Vahana. At the time when Narasimha appeared, and all the demigods were really angry. He was so angry that demigods were really afraid of him. Then Prahlad Maharaj prayed and pacified. When Narasimha got pacified, at the time when the demigods, they were thinking whether to go near or not, because how do you know whether he is really pacified or not? By the time Ganesha came, because he had a Mushika Vahana, and it took for some time for him to really come, because Mushika Vahana goes slow. So as soon as Ganesha came, what happened? He saw the beautiful form of Narasimha, and he went into ecstasy and he fell down. Then Narasimha, looking at Ganesha ecstasy, he started laughing. Then all the demigods, they thought, oh, now Narasimha is peaceful. Since Narasimha felt happy seeing Ganesha, he told Ganesha, because of you, I laughed, you gave me pleasure. So I am going to give potency, my work to you. And along with that work, I am going to give you the strength by which you become the Vignaharta. So Ganesha became Vignaharta by the blessing of Narasimha. In this way, we find Ganesha, how he's got a form. And he's got Vignaharta, he's Vignaharta, and he got a form of elephant head. Actually, it is not elephant head. It is a Vinayaka Yoni's head. What happened was, once Shiva was not at home, Lord Shiva. At that time, Parvati, from her body, she took the chandan and then made a beautiful boy's form and gave life to him. So he became the son of Parvati. And she told, I am going to take bath, take care near the door, don't allow anybody inside. By the time Lord Shiva came, and Ganesha told, small boy was, he told Shiva that you cannot go inside. Lord Shiva told, who are you to stop you from going inside my house? He told, I don't know. My mother told me, to stand here, don't allow anybody. I'm not going to allow anyone. And Lord Shiva jokingly told, who are you? I'm going inside. But Ganesha told, you can go inside, but after fighting with me. And then Lord Shiva laughed at him. Then both of them started fighting. They were shooting arrows with each other. Lord Shiva was amazed and pleased with the strength and the power of this boy Ganesha. And Lord Shiva told Ganesha that, oh, I am very much pleased. What benediction you want? And Ganesha told, I don't want any benediction. You want to go inside, you have to fight with me and then go. Lord Shiva became very angry. He shot the trident. Then Ganesha's head got cut off. By the time Parvati came and told, oh Lord, what have you done? He's our son. Then Lord Shiva sent his soldiers, both the pretas, to find out somebody who had it is well alive and bring it. So when they went for some time ahead, when they went to the northern direction, they saw there was one Vinayaka Yoni. Vinayaka Yonis are those yonis who are like humans, but they have an elephant head. He was about to leave the body, so they cut the head of the Vinayaka Yoni, brought him and installed. That is how Ganesha is also called Vinayaka, because he looks like a Vinayaka who has got a human body and elephant head. So in this way, Ganesha got this form, and he was so eager that he wanted to write the pastimes of Krishna, so he broke one of his tusks. And that is why he is called Ekadanta. So Ganesha is eternally in Kailash. What is he doing? Playing Mridangam. Lord Shiva is doing Kirtan of Krishna, and Ganesha is playing Mridangam. So that shows he is dancing and playing Mridangam for the pleasure of Krishna. So Ganesha in this way is a devotee of Krishna. Actually all the demigods, they are all devotees of Krishna. And Krishna has entrusted them to take care of different departments in this world. Now going further, Ganesha, we'll talk about now Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is a very special personality. Lord Brahma, in Brahma Samhita, he says about Lord Shiva, Kshiram yatadadi vikara visesha yogat sanjayate nahi tadapratagasti hetu yashambhutam tata samapeti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Lord Shiva, he is almost like Krishna. Like milk transformed into curd, the same way Lord Krishna transforms into Lord Shiva for the purpose of creation, maintenance and destruction. Lord Shiva is known as the destroyer. Why is he known as the destroyer? Because he is in charge of all the 5 elements, Panchamahabhutas. Now he is arranging everything for us. But what are we doing? We are misusing all the facility given by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva thought, I have given the facility to all these people in this world so that they perform devotional service to Krishna. And now these people are misusing it. That is why I will do the pralaya. What is the use of giving all this facility? Actually, every facility, what we get in our life, is just only meant to serve Krishna. And that facility is arranged by Lord Shiva. Now, you have Lord Shiva has a japamala in his hand. You must have seen a picture of Lord Shiva. He is having a mala in his hand. If he has a japamala, what is he doing? He is chanting the names of Ram. Once, Parvati asked Lord Shiva, every day you are chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. Every day it's so long. And I am a woman. I don't have that kind of memory. Please tell me a shortcut so that I can also get the benefit of chanting the Vishnu Sahasranam. Atakkena upayena laguna. Laguna means which is very light. So I want to get a upaya by which I can attain Krishna by a simple process. Then Lord Shiva spoke the famous words, Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. So Lord Shiva told, my dear Parvati, chant the name of Ram. When you chant the name of Ram, Ram's name, Ram is called Ram because Manorame. He gives pleasure to the mind. That is why I chant the name of Ram. Sri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. 1,000 names of Vishnu is equal to one name of Ram. So you chant the name of Ram. Vaishnavana Meta Shambhu is the greatest of the Vaishnavas. Lord Shiva himself is chanting the name of Ram and he is telling everyone to chant the name of Ram. In this way, Lord Shiva is also a devotee of Krishna. Actually, there are 4 sampradayas, 4 universities which give us the knowledge about Krishna. And among them, one is Rudra Sampradaya. Especially people in Gujarat, they are belong to the Rudra Vaishnava Sampradaya. Rudra, Lord Shiva, he in his Sampradaya, Vishnu Swami appeared, and same Vishnu Swami appeared again as Vallabhacharya, and then propagated the philosophy called Pushti Marg, which is actually a pure Vaishnava philosophy. So, Lord Shiva is one of the chancellors of Vaishnava Sampradaya. And Vaishnavana Mithasam Shambhu. As much as Ganga is the best of all the rivers, Bhagavatam is the best of all the Puranas, and Lord Shiva is best among all the Vaishnavas. So this is described in the Puranas, in the Bhagavad Purana. It says Lord Shiva is the greatest of all the Vaishnavas. He is a devotee of Krishna. Now, if Lord Shiva, some people think he is independent of Krishna. He is independent Lord. No. Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna, they are so close to each other. I'll tell a small incident which happened in Rameshwaram. In Rameshwaram, many Brahmins were sitting there, scholars were sitting, and they were deliberating on the meaning of the word Rameshwaram. What is the meaning of Rameshwaram? And all the scholars, they came to a conclusion. Rameshwaram means Ramas Ishwaraha, of Ram's Ishwara, means the controller of Lord Ram. The Lord of Lord Ram is Rameshwara. Lord Shiva is the Lord of Ram. Then, what happened? All the devatas came and told, no. Lord Ram is also Ishwara and Lord Shiva is also Ishwara. That is why it is called Rameshwara. Both are Lord. Then Lord Shiva himself came there and told, both of you are wrong. I will tell you. Rameshwara means for whom Lord Ram is Ishwara. That means I. For me, Lord Ram is Ishwara, so my name is Rameshwaram because I consider Lord Ram as my Ishwara. The person whose Ishwara is Lord Ram, he is Rameshwara. So Lord Shiva himself is telling that how Lord Rama is the Supreme Lord. And not only that, Lord Shiva, he glorifies wherever there is a description of Lord Shiva. Rudra Gita, in the entire Bhagavatam, there is glorification of Krishna. And among the most important glorifications of Krishna, prayers for Krishna, Rudra Gita in the 4th canto is very important. Lord Shiva spoke about it. And is also a speaker of Pancharatric scriptures. The Pancharatric scriptures which talk about how to worship Krishna, they are all being described by Lord Shiva. So in this way, Lord Shiva is almost the Supreme Lord. But here one thing we need to know, Lord Shiva is not another Jiva, he is not a Jiva Tattva. He is Shambhu Tattva, separate. He is neither the Supreme Lord, neither the living entity, somewhere between. The only difference between Krishna and Lord Shiva is, Lord Krishna is beyond the 3 modes of nature. Lord Shiva is in direct contact with Parvati. That is, the 3 modes of material nature, the 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tama. That is why Lord Krishna is transcendental and Lord Shiva is not totally transcendental. Lord Shiva is in charge of the mode of ignorance. Why is he in charge of the mode of ignorance? Because he is so qualified. Because the authority to punish is given not to everybody. It is only given to those who are qualified souls. For them only authority to punishment is given. Shiva is so much in mode of goodness that he knows when to use destructive power. The power of destruction is given to an immature person. He will destroy anything and everything anytime. Lord Shiva is given that responsibility because he is very capable and very very much in mode of goodness. So ultimately, Lord Shiva has a Japmala and is chanting the name of Ram. Now let us talk about another demigod, Durga. She is goddess. Now let us talk about Durga Devi. She is very famous around the world. In India, maximum number of devotees of Durga devotees, more than that of Krishna. Krishna himself says in the Bhagavatam that, "O Devi, O Mahamaya, you will have more devotees than me." Because people are very much interested in material desires. That is why they want to go to Durga and ask for some material desires. Now here Durga Ji being described by Lord Brahma. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chayai Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibarti Durga Ichchan Rupam Apyasya Cheshate Sa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. This verse says that Durga Devi Ichchan Rupam Apyasya Cheshate Sa, she conducts her activities exactly according to the desire of Krishna. So she is a perfect servant of Krishna, she's a great devotee of Krishna. If you have been, there is one form of Durga in the northern part of India, there near Katra, that is Vaishnava Devi. Most of you must have gone there, at least you must have heard it. Now who is there? Durga Ji is there. Durga Ji is there, and what's her name? Vaishnavi. And what is the meaning of Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi means one who is a devotee of Lord Vishnu is called a Vaishnavi. A devotee of Vishnu is called Vaishnavi. That is how we know that she doesn't take non-vegetarian. Vaishnavas don't take non-vegetarian food. So people take goats and then they cut goat in front of Durga Ji so that they feel that Durga Ji is very much pleased. But Durga is not pleased. Taking it Durga Prasad, it is not Durga Prasad. It is actually Prasad of her husband's followers, that is Bhuta Prasad. All Bhutas they hunt and then that is their Prasad. So actually Durga, she doesn't take non-veg. She's a pure Vaishnavi. And why Durga is called Durga? Very interesting to know. Why is she called Durga? Dur plus Ga. Her name can be divided Dur plus Ga. Dur means very difficult. Ga means to run away from, to get out of. So Durga is called Durga because she is in charge of this material world called Durg. This material world is a place where it is very difficult to run away from. And that is why this material world is called Durg, and the in charge of the material world, she is called Durga. Why is she called Durga? Because she takes care of this material world, which is like a jail. And we are all in a jail. That is why it is very difficult to get out of this material world. We are all bound in the shackles of material existence. And Durga, as a jail superintendent, she takes care of all the jailers like a mother. But at the same time, mother loves the child. At the same time, what does the mother do? When the child does some mischief, doesn't listen to the father, she gives a slap. So in the same way, we have Durga Ji. She is always motherly. She is always trying to take care of the children very nicely. At the same time, what is she doing? She is also taking one trident. She has got a trishul in her hand. And from behind, she goes on poking. She gives three kinds of kleshas. Adhyatmika kleshas, Adhibhautika kleshas, and Adi Daivika kleshas. The kleshas given by the demigods then to us, there was Adi Daivika kleshas. And the kleshas given by others, other living entities, Adi Bhautika kleshas. And Adi Atmika kleshas, the kleshas given by our own mind and body, they are known as Adi Atmika kleshas. So Durga is giving so much of trouble. Why? Because she wants that we all should understand this material world is not a fit place for us to stay. We have to get out of this world. This world is not a fit place for us to stay because it is full of misery, dukkhalaya shashvatam. It is not only a shashvata, it is dukkhalaya. It is temporary as well as It is full of so many miseries, unlimited miseries. That is why Durga is called Durga, because she takes care of this jail called material world. Now, Durga Devi is such a perfect jailer that she makes sure that everybody in the jail is comfortable, not comfortable in the sense that are taken care. At the same time, she troubles everyone through these clashes so that we try to get out of the jail. Now, the whole purpose of our life is not to stay in the jail. Some people say, I want to make my jail comfortable. That is not intelligence. Intelligent person is one who tries to get out of this jail. So Durga Devi, she actually, if you really worship Krishna, she blesses you to get out of this jail, because she is the controller of this jail. Now, we discussed about Durga. She is Vaishnavi and she is a devotee of Krishna. After discussing about Ganesha, Lord Shiva and Durga, we'll discuss about something about Lord Brahma. Who is Lord Brahma? He is the only person who is chanting all these verses from Brahma Samhita, describing each one. He describes about himself. He says, Bhaswan yathashmasha kalesha nijesha tejaha swiyam kiyat prakatayadyapi tadvadatra brahma esha jagadanda vidana karta govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Lord Brahma is being described by himself. He says, like a small gem or a pearl or a precious stone, it shines, or a diamond shines. But the diamond is shining not because of its own light, it is taking light from somewhere else and it is shining. In the same way, Lord Brahma says that I am shining in front of everyone as I'm the creator, but actually I am taking all the strength from Vishnu. I am taking all the strength from Krishna, and in front of everyone I am being shown as the creator. But the original creator is Vishnu himself. Even I have been created by the lotus flower which came out from the navel of Vishnu. So that's why this Brahma himself says, Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. And we also belong to Brahma Sampradaya. Brahma Sampradaya means the Sampradaya originating from Brahma. So he is our actually Guru and is a devotee of Krishna, perfect devotee of Krishna. In every verse he is saying, Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. The first Brahman, that is, the Vedic literature was first revealed into the heart of Brahma. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Now, going further, we have Lord Surya. Who is Surya? Actually, Surya is a disciple of Krishna. Surya is been described as Yachakshuresha Savita Sakalagrahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rasesha Teja Yasyagnya Brahmati Samrita Kala Chakro Govindavadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So, Surya, what is he doing? He's turning the wheel of time. He's turning the wheel of time. Yasyagnya Brahmati Samrita Kala Chakro. Lord Surya comes in the time department and is turning the wheel of time. Yasyagnya. By the order of Krishna, Lord Surya is turning the wheel of time. And is also one of the eye of Krishna. One of the eye of Krishna is moon, other eye of Krishna is sun. So sun is one of the eyes of Krishna. Yachakshuresha Savita Saklagrahanam. He is the king of all the planets. Saklagrahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rasesha Teja. Unlimited potency, unlimited splendor he has got. So the sun is daily rising in the morning and setting in the west. That is why it is said in the Bhagavatam, Ayur Harati Vaipam Sanuddhanyastam Chenna Sotasyartyet Kshanonita Uttama Shloka Vartaya. Daily the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. One day is gone. He is turning the wheel of time. He's actually, when you see the clock, tuck, 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 it is going. Actually, who is doing that? He is pushing. The time is being pushed by the sun. And where it is pushing all of us? Towards death. It is unfortunate that we are not able to realize this death. that it is the only thing which is definitely going to happen in our life, that is death. All other things may happen, may not happen, but death is something which is certain. We say as certain as death. So, who actually is presiding time? It is Surya. That is why it is described, anybody who glorifies the Lord, he goes beyond the influence of sun god. Sun god is Surya, he doesn't affect them. So, we discussed about Surya, that how he is a devotee of Krishna. And ultimately, if you see, all the demigods, all the Devi Devatas, they are all devotees of Krishna. Ganesha, Lord Shiva, and Surya, all of them, they are all devotees of Krishna. Now, as Krishna, there is only one Prime Minister, he is like Prime Minister, and he has given different departments to these demigods. That is why there is no point in approaching these demigods and worshipping these demigods. If you worship the demigods, you have to approach for this particular purpose. Even if they give something to you, they only give something to you under the sanction of Krishna. Without sanction of Krishna, they cannot give anything to you. This is the position of the demigods. That is why we need not worship the demigods. We just have to worship Krishna. At the same time, you should remember, we respect the demigods. Respect is for the demigods, worship is for Krishna. That is why the scriptures say, Vishnureva Sadaradhyaha Sarvadeveshwareshwara Itare Brahmarudraya Na Vigneha Kadachana. Na Vigneha Kadachana. Don't disrespect the demigods. But Vishnureva Sadaradhyaha, Vishnu is the person who is to be worshipped always. Vishnureva Sadaradhyaha. Because he is Sarvadeveshwareshwara, he is the Lord of all the demigods. But at the same time, one should never disrespect the demigods. What does speak of demigods? We should not disrespect anyone. So, but especially the demigods should not be disrespected. These demigods are all different controllers or different departments. If you go and ask Indra, I want a good wife, he will not give. If you go and ask Vayudev, I want to get some rain, he will not give. Like every department in the country is headed by a particular person. In the same way, in the universal management of Krishna, every department is headed by a particular demigod. Now, why people worship demigods? Because Kshipram Bhavati Dharmatma. Kamaishtaishte Tajnana Prapadyanti Anya Devata. They worship demigods because they get their desires fulfilled very fast. But we should know that Krishna fulfills the desires which are actually required for us. The demigods are also not happy. When people worship them, they are not happy. Because they know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, he should be worshipped. When they themselves are worshipping Krishna, and demigods think, why they are worshipping me? I myself am worshipping Krishna. And these demigods, they know why people are worshipping them. Because they have some material desires. So they know, oh, he's coming and worshipping me with a desire in mind. Actually, he's not worshipping me. He's worshipping his own desire. Okay, I'll try to grant him his desire. But that is why demigods, they are devotees of Krishna and they need to be respected. They need not be worshipped. Because Krishna, even though you have desires, you have no desires. It is always best. Akamaha sarvakamova mokshakamo daradihi tivrena bhakti yogena yajetam purusham param. Worship Sri Krishna. Now, we have come to a conclusion about Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not only just Supreme, he is Supreme Person. And he is not only a Supreme Person, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, today I know there will be lots and lots of questions depending on the demigod, because the demigods in session. So, I'll take more questions and many questions which were left over for the past few days. And this day I got more time, given more time for you for the question answer session. So let me take the questions in the chat box and then come for an oral discussion of questions. Okay. Okay. Lord Shiva is in contact with the three modes of nature. So is Lord Shiva Sanatan or Asthai? Lord Shiva is Asthai, means he is also temporary. When Pralaya comes, ultimate Pralaya means when even Brahma dies. After 100 years of Brahma dies. Now, at the time, the Mahapralaya, Atyantika Pralaya, Lord Shiva also merges into the waters of Pralaya. So that is how Lord Shiva's body is also temporary. Now, why Ganesha Chaturthi is celebrated? Ganesha is worshipped in prominent temples, self-manifested temples, Ashtaganapati. But this Ganesha Chaturthi is a political term, politically motivated festival. No scriptures talk about Ganesha Chaturthi because of Britishers. They had banned all political meetings. At that time, there was a politician who was into freedom struggle. He organized a religious function. Religious functions could not be banned with the British. So he organized a religious function and discussed political matters. That is why even till today, most of the politicians are involved in celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. Actually, Magh Mas Ganesh, that is the time Ganesh was born. Magh Ganapati, there is one special day, festival called Magh Ganapati. The traditional worshippers of Ganesha, Ganapati, one who worships Ganesha, according to the Ganapati Agamas, they worship Ganesha according to the Ganapati Agamas. These days, those people who are worshipping Ganesha, they make a big mockery out of Ganesha. Just imagine, they make Ganesha sit on a big truck and then they play all the film songs. Do you think Ganesha is interested in film songs? No, he's not interested in film songs. They get drunk and then they worship, they think they're worshipping Ganesha and they're dancing like crazy in front of Ganesha, playing these film songs. Ganesha is not such a sweet personality. Especially when Ganesha Chaturthi comes, what happens is Ganesha runs away from all the places and come to Krishna temple to worship him because he's being insulted on the name of worship. Ganesha doesn't like film songs. And you say, Moria, Moria, Moria. Ganesha is saying, read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavad Gita. I have written to you, you please read. And they are saying, Moria, Moria. And somebody says, oh Ganesha, eat this modak. Ganesha says, have you read Bhagavad Gita? So if you really want to please Ganesha, you have to read Bhagavad Gita because it is written by him. When Vyasa was dictating, Ganesha stenographed the Bhagavad Gita. So that shows Ganesha is a devotee of Krishna. And he doesn't like film songs. Devotees don't like film songs. They don't like people drunk and then dancing in front of him. So it is a politically motivated festival. And not only is it a politically motivated festival, it is not falling into any category of scriptures which recommend worship of Ganesha, called the Ganapati Agamas. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, why is Lord Mahadev also called Mahakal? Very good question. Lord Shiva, Mahadev, Lord Shiva, is at 4 levels. One is known as Sadashiva. He's actually Vishnu Tattva. He's not Shiva. His name is Sadashiva. But he's there in the spiritual world. He's got 4 hands. He's Narayan actually. He's Vishnu himself. He's Krishna's expansion. And now, when Lord Krishna wants to do the creation, Sankarshana, he manifests, he expands his Mahasankarshana. And Mahasankarshana incarnates as Karanodakshya Vishnu, as Mahavishnu. And when this Mahavishnu, he glances at Prakriti, material nature, Pradhana, this Pradhana, is Avyakta, then what happens is, from the eyes of Mahavishnu, 2 rays come out. One is the Kala Shakti, the time energy. And other is the Samuha Jiva Shakti, the condensed form of all the Jivas. They come and enter the Pradhana, material nature. Now when they're entering, what happens is, the Pradhana has got, or the material nature has got three modes, Sattva, Rajas, Tama. These three modes get mixed with the Kala Shakti and the Jiva Shakti. And now it takes a form called Shambhu. That he is called Mahakal. Maha means the great time. Kala means time. The great time. That time which was before Brahma. That is just, it exists as energy. That is Shambhu. So that is Shambhu. And that Mahakal manifests in this world as Bhuta, Bhavishya and Vartaman. That is past, present and future. And this time started from the birth of Brahma. Atya Brahmane Ditya Prarde. So Mahakal is actually Shambhu, who is at the level of Mahavishnu. So he is in charge of time. Once it happened, Markandeya, he came to know that I got only 14 years to live. Yamaraj is going to come and take me. So he worshipped Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva appeared in front of him. He told, don't worry, Yamaraj cannot do. I am superior to him. You catch hold of me. So Markandeya caught hold of Shivalinga. Yamaraj came. He threw the Yamapasha. That fell along with Markandeya to Lord Shiva also. Lord Shiva came and told Yama, what is this you are doing? You are trying to take me. No, I am just doing my duty. Then Lord Shiva told, I am in charge of time. So, in the time department, there are first Lord Shiva as Mahakal, and then comes Sun, that is Surya, and then comes Yamadharmaraja or Yamaraj. These three are in the time department, in the management of this entire universe. Time is energy of Krishna. It is managed at three levels. One at the level of Shambhu, that is called Mahakal, and the level of Surya, and at the level of Yama. So these three are in the time department. Now, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, why Lord Krishna not send these demigods for prachar? Why Lord Vishnu needs to take birth in the material world for maintaining dharma? He sends, when Lord Krishna appeared in this world, along with him all the demigods also appear. And he uses the demigods for prachar. But he has his own way of using them. Arjuna, who is he? Indra Amsha. Indra's Amsha entered the body of Arjuna, and then he was bewildered, so that Lord Krishna would speak Bhagavad Gita to everyone through him. In this way, Arjuna did prachar. And who is Dharmaraja? He is none other than Yamaraj, who is a demigod, who came as Dharmaraj, Yudhishthira. In this way, all the demigods, they are ordered by Krishna and appearing, so you also come and take part in a pastime. So Krishna's pastimes, the demigods are involved. In this way, they are also engaged in prachar. Not only that, Madhvacharya, who is he? Vayu himself. He did prachar. He belonged to Madhva Sampradaya. So the demigods come and do prachar. So in this way, Dharma Raksha is done by demigods. According to the will of Krishna, they appear at different times and do. So that doesn't mean only they should do, Devas should do. Devas also come and worship. What to speak of prachar? There are many temples in India where there are separate timings for the demigods. Humans worship only from morning 7 to 12 or 1 o'clock. Evening it is given to the Devatas, they come and worship. Like that, the Devatas are sent by Krishna to do prachar. They are doing that. It is not that they don't do prachar. They are doing prachar. Now, why Lord Vishnu need to take birth in material world for maintaining dharma? Actually, Lord Vishnu, he doesn't take birth. He appears his own free will. For what? Three purposes. Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya dushkritam, dharma sansthapanarthaya. But among the three, the most important purpose where Lord Krishna himself personally comes, is Paritranaya sadhuna. For Dharma Sansthapanarthaya, he can send some Acharya. Prabhupada did it. And number two, for Vinashaya Dushkritam, he doesn't have to do much. He can just go out of his body, the demigods, the demon's body, because he is a super soul. And he can send somebody to kill them. That is also not the main purpose. The main purpose for which Krishna is the main purpose for which Krishna appears himself is the main purpose appears is paritranaya sadhuna. And that cannot happen by sending somebody, because the devotees, they are actually experiencing separation from Krishna. So since they are experiencing separation from Krishna, only Krishna can satisfy their separation by being present. That is how Lord Vishnu personally he appears. Now, next question. Okay, if someone ends their life saying Lord Shiva, what happens to the soul? What are the importance of 12 Jyotirlingas? Now, it is saying Lord Shiva's name, that is one thing. What concept he had about Lord Shiva, that is also important. It is not just taking the name. There is one person called Ramdas in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. He was chanting the name of Lord Ram. He was chanting the name of Lord Ram. But the concept he had about Lord Ram was impersonal. He thought Lord Ram is having no form. Though he was chanting the name, his concept was different. In the same way, anybody who chants the name of Lord Shiva is not all the same. If you think Lord Shiva as a servant of Krishna, as a Vaishnava, then you will be benefited. You will become a Vaishnava, at least you will go back home, back to Godhead also. If you are thinking Lord Shiva as a Vaishnava, if you don't think Lord Shiva as Vaishnava, and you just think Lord Shiva is Supreme Lord, then you will go to hellish planets, because Lord Shiva also doesn't like it. Because you have a wrong understanding of Lord Shiva. And most horrible is to think Lord Shiva is impersonal. He is not a person. He has no form. To think Lord Shiva has no form, that is the biggest offense for Lord Shiva. Of course, there are 12 Jyotirlingas. Is a pastime which happened which manifested these 12 Jyotirlingas. So anybody who goes to these Jyotirlingas and worship Lord Shiva as a Vaishnava, then they will be getting a special benediction. That is Taila Dharayante. Lord Shiva is constantly meditating on Lord Krishna. And now Lord Shiva will bless you with the same kind of meditation. Like if you pour oil, the oil dhara is so beautiful, so nice. Taila Dhara. So how it is? It is not wavering. If you pour water, it is wavering. So Lord Shiva's meditation on Lord Krishna is without wavering. So if you worship Jyotirlinga, go to Lord Shiva and worship him, then Lord Shiva will bless you with a devotion to Krishna. Whatever kind of devotion Lord Shiva has, that kind of devotion he will bless you. That is why if at all you want to worship the demigods, then you can worship, oh Lord Shiva, give me that devotion what you have for Krishna to me. Oh Ganesha, remove all the obstacles in the path of my devotional progress. Then, oh Durga Devi, like you help me in getting Lord Krishna as my husband. In this way, the gopis also pray to Katyayani, a form of Durga. So in this way, you can go Jyotirlingas and worship. Of course, how the Jyotirlinga manifested is a big pastime behind it. There are many stories like that. Now, is Hanuman an incarnation of Lord Mahadev? Yes. Hanuman is incarnation of two. That is Mahadev and another one is Vayu. Vayu and Mahadev or Lord Shiva combined to form Hanuman. Because Lord Shiva was so much interested in serving Lord Ram, then he told, "Oh Lord, there are many people who give so many things for you. Prahlad, he gave up his father to worship you. And Bharata gave up his mother to worship you. And Vibhishana gave up his brother Ravana to worship you. And many saints, they gave up their family to worship you. But, oh Lord, Lord Shiva says that I am going to give up something to worship you. What is that? My form only. And what form I am going to take up? Lord Shiva told, I am going to take up the form of a monkey to please you. Just see the devotion of Lord Shiva to Lord Ram. He saw many people have given up so many things for the sake of the Lord. He thought, I want to give up my form. Lord Shiva has got a beautiful form. And he took up the monkey form because monkey can dance here and there and give pleasure, give some entertainment to Lord Ram. So for that sake, Lord, if you say somebody, if you want to abuse someone, say he's a monkey. So Lord Shiva is such a high personality. He just took a lowest form of a monkey to give pleasure to Lord Ram. That is the devotion which Lord Shiva has for Lord Ram. This has to be recognized. And many people don't recognize the great devotion what the Lord has, Lord Shiva has to Lord Ram. Shiva Hridayamayam. Krishna says that I am there in the heart of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva is there in my heart. In this way, they have such a wonderful relationship. But those devotees, so-called devotees of Lord Shiva, without understanding Lord Shiva's close relation with Vishnu, they say, we don't want to see Vaishnavas, we don't want to see Vishnu. And these so-called followers of Vishnu, they think, oh, we don't want to see Lord Shiva. So it is not. Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna, they are very intimate. So much love Lord Shiva has got for Lord Krishna. When he came as Ram, he thought that I want to serve him. So he came as a monkey. Then because of his devotee, Lord Ram's devotee, Shiva became a monkey and then serving him. He was so intended. His love of the Lord increased so much. In front of everyone, he made a shivling and worshipped. People say, if Lord Ram is God, why did he worship Lord Shiva? As much as a devotee of the Lord would like to worship the Lord, in the same way, the Lord would like to worship his devotee. That is the nature. Then, what demigods eat? Do they eat food that has been offered to them or Krishna gave them? It is said in the Bhagavad Gita that whatever is offered to the demigods offer it to Krishna. And whatever demigods offer to the devotees, they only offer it after taking sanction after getting from Krishna. They are only a via media. In this way, whatever bhoga is offered to the demigods, they would not accept directly. They would accept it and then give it to Krishna. And that too only when it is offered in a proper way. See, worship cannot be done according to your whims and fancies. There are Agama Shastras which describe about the methodology of worship, and people don't know. That is why they just worship the demigods according to their own whims and fancies. And there is a beautiful verse in the Bhagavatam which says, Yatatarur Mula Nisheshanena Tripyantis Kanda Bhujoga Shaka. If you put water at the root of the tree, then the whole tree is nourished. If you put food in the stomach, the whole body is nourished. The same way, if you worship Krishna, then all the demigods are nourished. If you don't worship Krishna, if you try to worship the demigods, nourish the demigods, it is like pouring water on the leaves of the branches of the tree. The tree will die. So, best thing to nourish the tree is to put water in the roots. The same way, the root of all the demigods is Krishna. If you worship Krishna, all the demigods are automatically worshipped. That is why it is said, Yasmin to stay, Jagat to stay. If Yasmin to stay, if Krishna is pleased, the whole world is pleased. The whole universe is pleased. This happened. When it happened, that when uh, Durvasa, he approached along with 1,000 disciples to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira Maharaj told, okay, take bath and come, we'll arrange food for you. They are in the Vanavas. How can he arrange food for 1,000 people in Vanavas? He had Akshay Patra. So Yudhishthira Maharaj went and told Draupadi, remove the Akshay Patra because Durvasa came along with thousands of his disciples. Draupadi told, I have already taken food. After I take food and the vessel is washed, we will not get any food anymore. So they were in a fix what to do. There what happened? Krishna came. Told Draupadi, I am feeling hungry, please feed me something. And Draupadi told Krishna, you know already our condition. Now you want to, you want this trouble to give, this kind of trouble to give me this kind of trouble. Then Lord Krishna told me, something must be there, just give a little bit. Then Draupadi went and took the Akshay Patra. There was a piece of leafy vegetable. So Krishna told, just give this. And Krishna took that leafy vegetable and told, toast me. I am satisfied. Then what happened? All the people there, the Durvasa and all his disciples there, their stomach became so full. They thought, if I go, we all go, Yudhishthira Maharaj would have made a huge feast. And we would be sitting, not a grain would go inside. It would be insult for all of us. So they just went from there itself. So, Yasmin tushte, Jagat tushte. If Krishna is satisfied, the whole world is satisfied. That is why the demigods are different part and parcels of Krishna. They are the vibhutis of Krishna. So if you satisfy Krishna, then all the demigods will automatically happen. If you try to satisfy demigods, you cannot, because there are 33 crore of them whom all will be satisfied. Even if your obeisance is to 10 people a day, you cannot reach into your entire lifetime. So it is best that you just worship Krishna and respect all the demigods. So, okay, I think you all questions are answered. No more questions are there. If somebody wants to ask some verbal questions, please do ask. Otherwise, we're going to close for today. Okay, we stop here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.